Diabetes week is here, and I couldn't help but to record this in the sun, because if you live in the UK, there is some weird, extremely hot weather going on, which I love, but my hay fever doesn't like it. Anyway, I've got a lot of stuff that I am planning to do for this week. Some of it is actually giving away that diabetes top, and I am gonna make a Zoom call or a live. I'm not sure, it might be a Facebook live or Zoom call, didn't decide yet, probably mid-week, which I'm gonna be helping everyone with the diabetes guidance. I made a post on my Instagram, check it out, it's in front of you right here, and just to see if I can help people for that week. And over 100 people, responded, so I wouldn't be able to message everyone personally. I'm gonna make a group or a call. So the theme for this week is telling your story. So everyone needs to make a video or a blog to tell their diabetes story. And so the way I'm gonna tell my story is based on some questions I got asked, and I'm just gonna say them and answer them straight away right now. So the first one is introduction. I need to introduce myself. So Khalid, known as Mr. Keshta on Instagram. I've had type 1 diabetes for 10 years, and I am a diabetic bodybuilder. That's what I call myself. I'm also a personal trainer, a diabetes specialist, and a nutritionist. I do run a lot of campaigns, diabetes related, and that's what I do. Basically, all my life and my career, my hobby, passion is either diabetes or sports revolving. That was such an idiotic, freshified sentence, but anyway. Right, how long have you had diabetes for? I had diabetes for 10 years. I got diagnosed on my 18th birthday, 2012. I just throw away my age. You figure that out. What makes life? What lifestyles changes do you have to make? So when I got diagnosed, obviously I had to start understanding first of all, what diabetes is. I had no clue what it was, and I had to understand that as someone with diabetes, I need to know how much is in my plate or what is in my plate. At the start, it was only carbohydrates. Now I even know that fats and protein and other stuff, they got effects as well. So the lifestyle changes that happened is I actually became healthier since I got diagnosed, and can you guys see me actually? Because I can't see me, right? And I became more aware of chronic condition generally. Like, diabetes is not the only autoimmune disease, so I actually started educating myself into other stuff. And you know what, the main change that happened is that diabetes structured my career. Like, if it wasn't for diabetes, I wouldn't have been a bodybuilder, because I only pursued a career in bodybuilding to show off diabetes and to raise awareness and show people that it's not impossible and so on. That's why I always wear like my gadget. What a fail. I always wear my gadget on my arms, just like, to show it around. Apart from this, that's it. That's the answer to this question. Next one. How did these changes make you feel? These changes made me feel good. So that's going to be shocking for some people, because normally when you get diagnosed with a condition, a disease or an illness or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, I call it a condition, you get upset, right? I got very happy when I got diagnosed. Why? Because I was so ill at that time, being in an extreme ketoacidosis, and my blood sugar was like 47 millimole per liter. That's when I got diagnosed. That once I got diagnosed, at least I know what was wrong. And once they started giving me insulin in the hospital, I felt revived. I'm alive again. My blood sugar dropped to, 20 or 15, and then eventually to the normal range. So it felt great for me. So that's something which is weird. And I don't ever see, I'm not saying that diabetes is happy days, guys, let's party. Oh, you got diagnosed with diabetes, come on man, let's do the dance. It's not like that. I'm not saying I would want to have diabetes, right? But if I have it, it's a fact. Now, what do I want to do with it? That's up to you, up to me. It's in your head. Anyway, back to the questions. How did you overcome them? So as I said, I didn't even have problems to overcome them from the start, but I had to self-educate myself. See, a lot of people, I don't know how to say it in a good way, but you shouldn't really you should self-educate yourself. That's all I can say. Basically, physicians and diabetes doctors and diabetes nurses, obviously they are very well educated, they know a lot, they always try to help, but everyone's diabetes is different. I've been told by my diabetic nurse that I can't be a bodybuilder. It's not that I won't be, like I can't, it's not even an option, and I am. So this means that there is something that you don't know about it. So you have to self-educate yourself, look at examples, look at role models out there. Don't just listen to what people tell you. Actually look at what people can achieve, and if they can, then you probably can as well. And then there are a lot of other questions that, so for people that don't know, I am a Dexcom warrior, and I am an ambassador for Omnipod, and I'm an ambassador for Quinn, and I'm an ambassador for, man, I don't know, a lot actually. 10 Athletics, Yumzy, I don't know, a lot of stuff. But as I said, the theme is basically people telling their stories, and what I'm gonna do is that so these are from Dexcom. These are just leaflets that they gave us to tell us what they would want to hear from us as Dexcom warriors every day throughout the week. So what you're going to be expecting from me is a post about my diagnosis, another one about being me, positive changes, finding Dexcom, okay, life changing, share advice, and Dexcom warrior. I didn't even read what's inside them yet. I was just going to do it in the day. But you're going to be expecting these kind of posts from me. You're going to be expecting posts from by me for Omnipod. You're going to be expecting a lot of posts regarding, you know, what I do, like that, the work that I do, the campaigns, because, you know, I have my own diabetes academy, diabetesacademy.net. If you didn't check it out yet, it's in my bio, and I always post content on it. But I think the most important bit will be the Zoom meeting that I'm going to do. It's going to be a webinar. It's going to be me, and anyone that wants to join is for free. And I'm willing to put in a couple of hours just to, you know, answer people's questions. I'm gonna of course put a bit some bullet points there, but I want everyone that is watching this video, make sure that you join the webinar, watch it till the end, because there is something that I'm not going to be doing. I don't know, I can't speak today, it's hay fever. I'm not going to be doing for sure is answering some questions in the webinar and then answering them again in my DMs. So for people that are messaging me, I appreciate this. I'm very grateful that you're reaching out, but I'm going to answer everything in the webinar. So make sure that you attend. I'm going to probably make that post tomorrow or so, and didn't decide whether it's going to be a Zoom or just a live. So stay tuned.